Hi there and welcome back to Mommy Hates Cooking. Today I'm going to show you how to make Ninja Foodi Apple Pie. This is made mostly from scratch and can be made gluten-free as well. So the first thing we're going to do is grab our ingredients. You're going to need a 9-inch pie pan. This can be, not pie pan, pie crust. This can be gluten-free or regular, and if you can, leave it in the aluminum pan that it comes in. It needs to be thawed as well. Then you'll need 3 large red apples peeled and sliced, Gala or Honeycrisp, 1/4 a cup gluten-free or regular flour, 1/2 a cup of light brown sugar packed, and then a teaspoon of ground cinnamon and apple pie spice. You'll also need these topping ingredients: 1 cup of gluten-free or regular flour, 1/2 a cup of light brown sugar packed, 1 teaspoon of apple pie spice, and 1/2 a cup of salted butter, softened, not melted. So you're going to need the pie ingredients, and then you'll need these topping ingredients. So the first thing that we're going to do is grab a bowl, and you're going to place your apples in that large bowl. And before you do that, go ahead and preheat your Ninja Foodi to bake at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 5 minutes. So while that's preheating, we'll get these apples ready. So now that your apples are in the bowl, add the flour, brown sugar, cinnamon, and apple pie spice, and just coat those apples really well. So it should be nice and adhered to the apples. Then you're going to evenly place those into the pie crust that you have already in an aluminum pan. So once that's done, in a medium-sized bowl, mix the flour, brown sugar, and apple pie spice. Then you're going to add the butter to create the crumble. So we're now creating the crumble that's going to go on top of those apples. So once you've got that created, you're just going to press it gently over the apples, which is what I've done here. So you can see that I've got the apples in the pie pan, a pie crust. I keep wanting to call it just the pan, but the crust is in there. So you've got them in the pie crust, and then you're going to just add this crumble right on top of that. Now I'm going to go ahead and place this on the lowest position of the wire rack and cover it loosely with foil. Then I'll go ahead and place that into the Ninja Foodi. Be careful, because remember, we did preheat it, so it's going to be hot when you place it in the Ninja Foodi. And just lightly cover that with foil. So as you cook it, you will cook this covered with the foil for 35 to 45 minutes at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Check on it at 35 minutes, and the apples will be tender when checked with a toothpick. Now, for Gala apples, it normally takes 35 minutes. So once it's done, you're going to take the cover off, and you're going to bake this an additional 5 to 8 minutes uncovered, just until it's nice and browned on top. So that is what I've done here. I've got it all browned on top, and I'm going to finish up the cooking. Now, if you're looking for a gluten-free pie crust, Sprouts normally has those, and they work really well for this recipe. So now I have my Ninja Foodi apple pie all ready to go. Once it comes out of the Ninja Foodi, just let it sit and cool for about 5 minutes, and then you can serve it warm, topped with whipped cream or ice cream, whatever you want to do. So this is a great recipe that's really easy to make in the Ninja Foodi, and you get a full-size pie out of it. So this full recipe for Ninja Foodi apple pie can be found over on mommyhatescooking.com. Be sure to like and subscribe so that you don't miss the next recipe. Thanks so much for tuning in today.